Project 99 EverQuest may be the worst MMO I've ever played, and trust me, I played a lot of bad MMOs, but I am gonna show you my horror story of how it all began. When I wanted to try out the game, first I had to log into this website, which looks like a forum from 2002, which again, I get the immersion, but yeah, like any God-fearing citizen, I go through the register process, and to register an account in this site, the CAPTCHA, if you can call it that, they ask you questions about the game. I am a new player. How could I know the questions about the game? I guess I just googled it. But like, it doesn't stop anybody. The thing you gotta click on to run the game is not an exe, it's a .bit file, which made me pretty untrusting, but you know, I got it from the official source. It's probably like the real deal. So I tried to open it and it makes like this weird error thing that I could not find an answer for anywhere. So I resorted to downloading the game from somewhere else that had a custom launcher. It's called, I think, the Duxa, something like that. It's a custom launcher for the game and it made the process a little easier. So I get this thing set up, which wasn't too easy. You had to go through some DOS menus, but it's okay, you know. You pay attention and you get through it. I hit play on it and it took me to a really long and tedious loading screen. And I have a backup hard drive, which is an HDD, not my SSD. This is the hard drive. My HDD is the hard drive I used to like put my footage on it and crap. I thought why not, but I put it there. I don't know, I didn't think through it. And in every loading screen, my SSD starts buzzing like crazy. I don't know what happens to it. You cannot hear it, it's like faint. But it's like brrr, 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 brrr. I run through gigabytes of footage every day trying to make videos with that hard drive. It never makes a noise. I try to run this game and you can hear it. I don't know what's up with that. I tried putting it on full screen mode, but every time you click on anything on the window closes. So yeah, I figured I was gonna play on windowed mode. And you sadly cannot use the resolution you actually want in windowed mode. So the window was like 20 pixels smaller than my monitor, and every time I tried to close a window in this thing, I would accidentally close something else because the corner was a little away. Anyway, that's just me complaining too much. I try to log in, I accept the thing, you know, the Antichrist. Do you love the Antichrist? Accept, I do that, and I try to log in. And I put my password, which I know was the real password, and when I logged in, it would say invalid password, but I was damn sure it was the real password. So there goes 20 more minutes of my life googling for what the hell is going on. Also, a side note, if you hit escape accidentally, you will close the window for the game. Eventually, I am told through my Google search that took no less than 20 minutes, 10 minutes, that I should go to EQEMU and make my account there so I could log into the game. I thought what that was a little weird, but you know, I go there and I do just that and I get my account. But the account for this thing also did not work to play the game. Turns out to log into EverQuest Project 99, you not only have to log into 2 different sites. After you have a password, an account for this site, you have to magically, because you're not told this anywhere, you have to magically look at this tiny minute button in the corner here that says login server accounts. Okay, you see that tiny button in there? I didn't see it. You gotta make an account within the account that you already have, and that is your account to play the game. At this point, I wasted about an hour and a half of my time trying to just get the damn game running. The grandfathers in the audience may be saying, oh yeah, you know, when you work hard for something, that's when you really get engaged to it and you are gonna love this game for life. We're gonna see about that. Oh my god, I can already hear my hard drive buzzing again. I hope I'm not gonna break it. Okay. Oh yeah, this loud, obnoxious, I'm gonna have to lower it for you. This loud, obnoxious, impossible to stand music, you got no idea. This is at full blast, okay? Like, check this out. Yeah, it's gonna stay that way, okay? I'm gonna lower it for your poor ears because I love you guys. I am gonna have to do a little dramatization here because Obviously, I fixed this problem already, but when I log into the game, it tells me that my spells file is not updated. It turns out that if you download the game through the official link that they give you, they did not bother putting the right files on it. So you have to download like I think 50 megabytes of files to put into the game so you can play the game that they provided you. Okay, this will be another dramatization. I created my character and you have a very ugly troll and you have ogres which are also very ugly. You have the Argonians from Elder Scrolls. You got humans and you got the high elves. They are also very ugly. You got whatever this thing is. You got half elves. You got gnomes. You got black people. They call them erudites for some reason, I don't know. You got dwarves, but dwarves in this game look very ugly too. And they do not look dwarf at all, they look like very lame. You got the dark elf. I didn't feel like playing Morrowind, so I went with the barbarian. Because, you know, it's like the Norse in Elder Scrolls or something. I put my points into strength because, you know, you gotta lift, you gotta pump iron, you know how it is, yeah. Here I put a random face, I put my name, and there we go. Why is this thing not loading now? This thing is not working out. Okay, the game crashed, but I managed to make it work now. Apparently I got my new character made and I'm in a loading screen that takes way too long and my hard drive is buzzing, but okay. I can only imagine how long a loading screen in this game would have taken with a hard drive from 1999, but okay. This is my character. You can see the problem right away. This game is pitch black. Yeah, so I didn't even know there was such thing as equipping candles. I came to figure this out much later because in this game you cannot talk to any NPC, you cannot get any sort of guidance. Even though this game is extremely unfriendly to new players, there's not even like a tiny tutorial or anything to tell you what to do. Eventually, after, I don't know, more minutes than I care to admit, I found how to equip a candle. And I tried to exit the city to start like grinding mobs or something because there are no quests in this game apparently. And it just so happens that this city that I happen to choose is just a series of awful labyrinths that lead nowhere. This is a nightmare. And you may be telling me, check out your map. There is no map. This game has no map. Okay, so I spent 20 minutes, something like that, just trying to get the hell away from this city. I couldn't find anything close to a guide in Google to like help me get out to this place. Let's hope I remember how to get back, because I found the exit after a long time. I think it's right here. Okay, you're supposed to exit the town. The only exit to this town is on a lake, and the only way to get out of this lake that you cannot even see because it is so damn dark. Actually, I'm gonna show you something. The swimming mechanics in this game are god awful too. You don't just hold space to go up, you gotta spam space like you're playing Flappy Bird. It is really bad. Also, you cannot use candles when you are swimming, so you cannot see crap. That's also another problem. But anyway, eventually I hope to God, because you cannot climb out of ledges when you're in water in this game. It's not like WoW where you can jump on the water. So eventually some raft is gonna pick me up and save me. I hope to God. We're gonna see about that. It went above me. It didn't actually save me. God damn. Okay, never mind. You can actually climb this ledge. I couldn't before for some reason. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah. You are supposed to swim this lake, and this cave is also pitch black. And all you can see is this tiny little circle with your candle that you got in your hand. Okay, I say no biggie. I am gonna just kill some mobs, get some levels, try to get a feel for the game. I've encountered this loading screen right here, which takes way too long once again. And once again, how long did this take with 1999 hardware? You could probably go make coffee and come back, and this thing would still be loading back then. Okay, I just go to the questing hub. I have like no gold at all, and these NPCs, like the cheapest thing from these NPCs I think was like 50 copper, and I got like 5 copper. And there are some mobs in here. You right click, you talk to every mob and they tell you, what would you like your tombstone to say? Yeah, very friendly game. Also, jumping animations, you cannot spam jump in this game. It feels like crap, you know, like I'm gonna spam jump right now. You see, you can only jump every few seconds. It feels awful. I don't know what that is in the game. Also, I cannot find anywhere to change my keybinds. If that is possible, I would like to know. So far, I don't think you can do that. There is another player here apparently. Good for him. I hope he knows what he's doing. And I go out, as you would, and I am looking for... Okay, I don't know if it's right here anymore. There was a big skeleton in here that one-shot me. As soon as there was a big skeleton standing right here in the entrance to the level 1 zone that was capable of one-shotting me right away. The first mob I encountered could one-shot you. And we're not talking like you encounter a rat in Morrowind and you get unlucky and you die at level 1. No. They have elite frigging NPCs on the first zone of the game. Yeah. And the problem is, I'm gonna show you right away. Okay, I'm gonna showcase you the combat. This is gonna be a double whammy. Let's go see the combat right now. Will I even see combat anywhere? This guy apparently killed a bunch of mobs in here. Okay, let's kill this spider right here. This is the combat. You have to manually enable auto attack. There you go. And you can click on kick. You're gonna miss. You can click on bash. You're gonna miss. If you played Fallout 1, this is exactly like Fallout 1. Yeah. And this is a level 1 mob. In the level 1 zone, you know, the tutorial, the place where you're supposed to be learning how to play, yeah, that's me right there. I'm dead. I am gonna show you the problem with dying in this game, okay? Another loading screen that takes way too long. There we go, the loading screen is over. You can play a modern 2022 game and the loading screen would be shorter than this. Your camera, for whatever reason, every time you die is reset. So, you know, you start all the way zoomed in and you gotta zoom out every time you die. And when you die, check this out, all your gear, it's gone. Every little bit of it. But okay, you can actually, if you can see anything because you don't have a candle anymore. So we're gonna see if I can even find my way back to my corpse. Is it this way? I don't know. I cannot see anything. I hope this is the place. Okay, so I gotta walk, because I don't have a candle, I gotta walk in the pitch black darkness to find my corpse, because I do not have any sort of light. Okay, I think I can make out the rough area where I died. And here is the problem. You see that? The same spider that killed me is still in my corpse. So a mob killed me easily with gear, and if I wanna get my gear back from a mob that could kill me when I had gear on, I am supposed to fight that mob that I cannot even see because it is pitch black, mind you. I am supposed to fight that mob and kill it to get my stuff back without any gear. It's like the people that made this game did not test this game out. They did not try to play their own game. This is ridiculous. Like, say what you will, oh yeah, games are actually hard, you know, you need an IQ of 300,000 to play this game. No, this is bad design. Do not explain bad design away because it takes intelligence or skill. If you gotta come up with hoops and loops to play around bad design, it is not good design because you gotta... No, this is just bad design. Very, very bad design. Oh, and also, now that I got no gear and no nothing, I am also starving because this game has some sort of food mechanic that I do not even know. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you a little story. I'm gonna go full cam because this game is too depressing to see. I found a level 50 player playing randomly in that zone, I don't know what he was doing, and I asked him a bunch of things, and at first he was being really nice. He was like, no man, it turns out different races in the game have a different level of eyesight, and apparently the barbarians that I took are blind. Apparently those people are incapable of seeing on anything that is not broad sunlight. So if you play this race, you are not allowed to play after 7 PM. You're not gonna be able to see the game. So after giving me that gentle little piece of advice and wondering why would they put that in the game, my next question was very simple. I asked him, how do you recover your things from a corpse if the mob that killed you is still on the corpse? And he told me, and I crap you not, hey man, nobody's forcing you to play this game. Yeah. And that was the entire extent of my experience in EverQuest. When I quit this game, I wanted to quit this game. You see, it's a window. You click on the X to close the window doesn't close. You hit Alt F4, the window doesn't close. You hit Escape, the window doesn't close. You see, in all the wisdom of the EverQuest team, the way you close this game is you have to type in chat /Q. Yeah, the guy told me that. Where does the game tell you that you can do that? Nowhere. I can guarantee you, back in the 90s, back in the early 2000s, people were playing this game in full screen. They could not even close the game, and they would have to turn off their computer to close the game because they could not find a way to close it. I can guarantee you this happened. Like, this is insane. Am I ever gonna come back to EverQuest Project 1999? No, this is awful. This is the worst MMO I have ever played. I have played Ultima Online, I have played Dragon's Prophet, I have played Dragonmon Online, I have played freaking Asheron's Call. And this is by far the worst experience I have ever had on an MMO. I played Lotro, for God's sakes. And that was even better than this. I feel bad for ever having complained about World of Warcraft in my life. Fun story, most of the World of Warcraft developers, the designers, sorry, they were in the same EverQuest guild, and they were so mad at EverQuest that they designed World of Warcraft by fixing every EverQuest glaring issue, which there was plenty. And that's the whole story of how WoW came to be as it is. And yeah, I could look up a guide, I could play a race that can actually see in the dark. Why would I? This is the first level of the game, and the game already sucks. Why would I wanna spend 3 months playing this, learning how every little quirk and bug of this game works, and play around it when I got WoW, when I got literally anything else? I don't get it. Like, the only people that play this thing are people that tried it back in the 90s or the early 2000s and have been playing this thing for life. I can guarantee you this thing is not getting any new players, and who could blame them if this is the experience they are presented? If you guys show me interest in doing this, please let me know in the comments. I might try modern EverQuest and see how that fares. But so far, EverQuest, you can lick my booty because I am not playing you. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for we got a lot more coming. If you wanna help the channel, consider subscribing. We got like the join button, you know that thing. And I don't know, behave, have a good day, and be good homeboys. Yeah, West Coast. Oh, and also I like to put the soundtrack of the game that I'm playing as the background music for the videos. I am not gonna do that in this game because this game sucks balls. Apparently, they put MIDI files instead of actual sound files in the game. So it is like the most obnoxious, most awfully composed, crappy sounds. Like RuneScape sounds a million times better, and it is based off MIDI files too. So yeah, this game even sounds awful.